You got me? All right, guys. So we're out in the western Dakotas. You want to find something fun to do and help protect some good critters like this? Shoot some prairie dogs with your bow. These guys step in the holes and they break their legs, and cows do it, and ranchers, they cause havoc out here. You want to do something to hone in your bow skills for the upcoming season? Grab a couple of buddies and head out into some of this and fling some arrows at them. You want to aim small, miss small? This is a prairie dog's head. Can you hit that at 50? Have you ever done this before? We're going for prairie dogs in South Dakota with our Darton Spectra E. Oh my gosh. Prairie dogs. What in the world are prairie dogs? And why in the world would we want to go shoot at them with a bow and arrow? Prairie dogs, they're like a super big gopher. I don't know, they dig holes. They cause havoc for the ranchers and the farmers in the western prairies. Good grief. Cattle step in these big holes, as you can see that the prairie dogs have. They'll break a leg. They'll have to put their cattle down. Horses break legs. Farmers break legs. They dig big holes. They take over vast areas and do mass destruction. Only way that I know that ranchers and farmers have dealt with it, and if you guys know other ways, you know, get a hold of us and let us know, is they eradicate them by the hunter coming in and shooting them, like the sharpshooter, like me with the Darton here, and poison them. Well, poison, I'm not a fan of any kind of poison. Poison's like, you know, poison to me means naughty, like bad, like hot burner, don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like the poison. I think the poison gets into the ground and it gets into the different places, and it's just poison. The word poison to me is just not good. Well, there's certain things that you cannot. How do you eradicate these prairie dogs when they're close to livestock, close to farmyards, close to people? What do you do? Well, we had so much fun out antelope hunting West River that we were talking to a couple of ranchers that had some prairie dog problems close to their farmyards, and they wanted to get them eradicated. And we came up with the plan, Darton Spectra E. So we're going to be flinging some Cirrus arrows loaded full of Zeus's out of our Darton bow at some prairie dogs. You're not going to want to miss this. This is going to be good. The show, The Bearded Redneck, is powered by Zeus Broadheads, Darton Archery, Cirrus Archery, Steady Form, Nose Down Scents, Buck Scent Pads, Outdoor Edge, Whitetail Greens, Extreme Hunting 365, Deception Scents, Rubline Scents, and Ethics Archery. All right, so as you can see, these prairie dogs, it must be some kind of alert thing or something they do, but they kind of stick their head up, and their head's about the size of a racquetball. And they stick about half their head up above the hole, and they just kind of it's high pitched, and it's like an alert call to like all the prairie dogs, like, hey, that guy showed up with a Darton, he means business. But it's their alert call, and then you got to try to find these prairie dogs, and about half their head is exposed above the hole, and try to shoot one. Now, I am out visiting a friend of mine, Ron South Jr., and he had to finish up some work-related things. So we brought his lady gal out, Lori, and she introduced me to a rancher, and we're going to throw some arrows at a few prairie dogs. Check this out. It's all about you. Ain't middle body. you were high. What'd you think of that?
My arrow is up and left.
All right, let's see if we can't get one.
I don't see him.
I can see him.
Yeah, he's still there, isn't he?
I can't tell where it's at. How far?
34.
Ooh, over him.
Just barely over his head, huh?
Quite a ways.
Quite a ways over.
He didn't even duck.
I need a little practice.
2003.
You know all the good spots. Now you're ready to put them to use. The spring line from Whitetail Greens provides 4 supreme mixes for better, faster, and longer lasting plots. Plant the greens. Whitetail Greens.
We're out here this first day. We're getting a few shots, and I don't even get the first one. Lori does. Check this out. I don't even know how much of this we can show you on TV, but this is what happened. Nice shot. Go right in the head.
Nice shot!
Don't let it go down the hole, Lori.
He can't. He's trying like hell. Get that turkey.
Don't let it bite ya. You need an outdoor edge?
Heck of a shot.
This is a blast. If you've never tried this with a bow and arrow, flinging broadheads at prairie dogs, we gotta go. Let's go after another one.
1, 2, 3.
That was cool. Oh my God.
Both hit the same spot.
So as you can see, these prairie dogs are pretty darn sneaky. They're bouncing around, but with the bow, I'm able to sneak up to about 35 yards, about average shot, but a lot of them at 50 yards. I think our farthest shot, you'll see here in a little bit, is 72 yards by the old Ron South Jr. Oh!
Oh, you got Gopher Fur.
All right, guys. Prairie dogs with the bow. We got the Dart Inspector E. We got the Zeus, the Aries, the fixed blade, the Cirrus Apollo arrow, Scott's Reliefs, CBE hybrid engaged sight, steady form on there. And it's possible, guys. Let's go get another one. got him, didn't I?
Got him.
After all the hours, after all the miles, after all the shots, we all live for that 5 seconds of glory. When the moment of truth arrives, will you be prepared? Shoot with confidence, shoot with steady form.
All right, guys, this week's cooking segment, we're going to go to the kitchen with the homegrown huntress, and she's going to show us how to prepare prairie dog. What do you think? Prairie dog on a stick. Coming up. All right, guys, this week's cooking segment, I know what you're thinking. Prairie dog. Is he that crazy? I am, actually, but they won't let me do it. They said something about prairie dogs can be a carrier of like the Black Plague. Can you cook Black Plague?
I'm gonna not cook that. No.
So she's not cooking Black Plague.
No.
But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna show you here, and you can look on the picture here. Megan Sue Benton got to do something on my bucket list before I did. She got to take a buffalo. We're gonna show you buffalo steaks right now.
Now I marinated this buffalo steak. It's a backstrap piece. It's about 3/4 inch thick. I marinated it in Worcestershire sauce and garlic. Look at all that good stuff on there. I'm gonna scrape some of that off because garlic burns, and we don't want to do that. All right, good enough. There's a hot pan. Now while that sears, we're going to make some crisscross hash marks on it so it looks nice. I'm going to start some potatoes over here. Take some butter. Get that melted. We're going to throw our potatoes in. I'm going to season the potatoes with some Italian seasoning. We're going to flip the steak. Or not flip it, we're going to turn it. And we're going to stir our potatoes. Alright, let's check our hash marks here. A little longer on that side. I'm cooking at a pretty high heat because I want the steak to be pink in the center, but I want those good char marks on the outside. Alright, we're going to flip it. Look at that. Now we're going to let it sit here for a minute. And then we're going to throw it into the oven where it's preheated to 425. Yeah, potatoes are about done too. Alright, let's shut the heat off there. Let's pull out this steak. Yep, it's perfect. You want to try it?
Is the frog's ass watertight? I don't know if that can go on there, but... All right, guys, now this is my favorite part. Seeing if it tastes good. Bison. They say it's lean, it's low on fat. Is it good? We're gonna find out right now. It definitely looks delicious. Do we try a potato first? Very good. Now, hopefully I don't cut myself with a knife. Holy moly, it looks tender. Wow, that is very good. If you're looking for an alternative or something to eat that's low in fat, obviously they won't let me eat prairie dog. Bison, very good option for meat. Very delicious. Once again, you did it again. I don't know, I think you could take ramen noodles and make them taste delicious.
Yeah.
Bison, guys. Absolutely amazing. Next time you're thinking about supper, think bison.
When it comes to big whitetails, we know a thing or two about nutrition. That's why we created a line of next-level attractants with powerful aromas that keep deer coming. Extreme formulas, extreme results. Check us out at extremehunting365.com.
Don't you feel bad when they're looking right at you? I think you got him.
Just a little high. You were right on him though.
1002. 1003.
Did I get him?
I don't know if any of us did.
I went right.
I think we all hit the mound.
Just a little high. All right, guys. So this week's tech tip is basically, you've heard it throughout the show here. Sometimes creating those relationships and helping out a rancher or a farmer isn't shooting all their big bucks. Sometimes it's honing in your archery skills and shooting a few problematic critters such as the prairie dogs to help out a rancher or a farmer to start a relationship or just to do the next right thing, whatever it turns into.
My nerves are pumping right now because that's the first bear I've shot with a Zeus. The arrow went exactly where I wanted it to go. The power of the Zeus.
That is so cool.
I cut the Zeus loose, Major.
Oh, you got it, Lori! Go get it! Go get it! Oh my gosh, you got it! Good shot! Oh. Holy moly! How far was that?
30. 29 actually.
20? Yeah, you smoked it, didn't you?
Oh! He got loose though. I got Gopher Fur.
You hit him.
I got Gopher Fur.
What do you think of that?
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Take your best shot.
Gosh.
The base of that mound, the base of the hole.
Ooh, just a... That was a good shot though, holy moly. Prairie dogs, if you haven't gone out and shot at some prairie dogs with your bow and arrow, you're going to want to get out and try this, guys. What an absolute blast. What an absolute way to spend some time with some friends out in the outdoors in August. We're out here, like I said, I just shot my antelope and I stuck around a few days to finish up all the film work, and it turned into another memorable hunt. Prairie dog hunting with the bow. Oh my gosh. I'm putting it a check on the old bucket list, and I didn't even know I had it there. We're definitely going to have to come back and do this again. This is a great way to get a relationship going with farmers. It's another way to be able to hunt, to be able to help. We love going out there. We love the experience. We love the enjoyment. We love the challenge. We also love the harvest. But sometimes it isn't always about the big buck, the big fish. It's about helping out a rancher or helping out a farmer, honing in those bow skills, and having a good time with some friends. You guys, if you haven't already done so, make sure to check out the social media things you see on the screen here. Make sure to check us out and follow us and support us on there. We appreciate everything that you guys have brought to us, and we're looking forward to bringing you another exciting episode next week. We don't know where we're going, and we don't know what it'll be, but we guarantee you we'll bring it right to you next week. Till then, you guys rock on with your bad self.